we get experimental. SciAnts. We're curious, non-judgmental.
All right. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome in. There's an echo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a new one. Grimly, I have no idea why there's an echo. Let's see. We have Smikes here. Shock Warriors here. Oh, let's go. Fishman! Fishman, thank you for the resub at Tier 3 for 7 months. We are not using anything new, Smikes. Smikes, we are not using anything new. Oh, we did not have the time. Neither of us are feeling great today. We got a bunch of congestion. Fishman, thank you for that resub, you beautiful soul. How the heck are you today? Neil, hello. Bean, how's it going? Captain Coder, welcome in. You guys, tonight we have the sheet. We have the sheet. We are going to be collecting some insects. Fishman, thank you for that resub, you beautiful, beautiful man. Trying to figure out the echo? I did nothing, Smikes. I wasn't even being smelly today. Allegedly. Alright, guys, before we get started, Lita is on her way. Hello, Design. Welcome in. Tommy Pilaticus. Upgrade Moblin. I have not done anything, I don't think, Smikes. Cliff, hit it! Cliff! Cliff Alistair McLean, pleased to hit it. Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Gurley. So, chat. Lita is on her way. And we're going to be doing some insect collections, but I thought we'd do a little bit of a recap of what we did last night. See, Fishman, it's... Fishman. Lady Lara Croft, welcome on in, madame. How are you? I wanted to do a little bit of a recap from last night before we get started on the insect collection. And we're going to be doing this more and more. We're going to do it down in Florida as well for the insect collection. And we're kind of just test running everything. But I wanted to show you all some cicadas that we found yesterday and just kind of check it up on them. These are the cicada exoskeletons that we found yesterday. And you can even see here, like right in the center, right in the middle of that little creature is where the animal had hatched out from. So we've got that really nice clear look there. So again, this is just kind of a recap from yesterday. But I just wanted to show you all, what they look like and, for us to do a little bit more of a close look. There's actually a bunch more today. You see there's another one and another one. So there's two cicada exoskeletons. So I went down to the tree that we were looking at yesterday. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more. I actually have not been able to be outside today. I was mostly indoors today, taking care of the munchkin and hanging out and doing random work stuff. We're getting ready for tomorrow's trip, y'all. We're going to the botanical garden tomorrow. Note on the Discord, there's another one, cicada exoskeleton. A note on the Discord, y'all, we are starting a little bit earlier tomorrow than originally anticipated. So instead of starting at 4:30, we'll be starting at the Botanical Garden more around 2:30. Just so y'all know. Squash Frog, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Squash Frog, we're going to be looking around and trying to ID and pull out some insects. And let's see. There's my Moblin light. It is. So Lady Lara Croft, that's why we're going to go. We're going to go down to this area. It's much darker with older trees. So remember yesterday we talked about, chat, how the cicadas will be feeding on the roots for like 13 or 17 years. So we need old trees to find them. So we're going to go down here where the oldest trees in the yard are. There's also a trampoline where Fishman and I are going to jump around on. This is all alleged, chat. If I could figure out how to work the gate. They replaced the gates before. So I'm like, oh, I have no idea how this works now. There we go. Fishman, will you come jump on the trampoline with me? Yes, Neil, tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing the botanical garden. And I think that is going to be a blast. I haven't been to this garden for, gosh, y'all, probably 15, 20 years. Sure, Fishman, right there. Fishman, that trampoline was at our very, very first house. And I had my 85-year-old grandfather jump on it with me. Probably not a wise move in any way, shape, or form. But he did. Who still uses it? Smikes. When I come home and visit, I convince Adam to jump on it. Otherwise, you might be like, why is it there? Well, obviously for Munchkin, Smikes, whenever she's ready. So chat. Whoa. What we're looking for now is just evidence of any of our cicada friends. This is a much older tree, and so you'd anticipate that there would be cicadas feeding on the underside and the root systems of this tree for decades. Looked at the VOD. I hope you enjoyed it, Cliff. It was really cool seeing all the cicadas yesterday, especially having the live specimens with us. But yeah, y'all, tomorrow is going to be the botanical garden. We're going to do a zoo on Thursday and an aquarium on Friday, and then a special park on Saturday. About why the cycles are prime numbers, we did. And Lita has better data on that than I do. So as soon as Lita comes back, we'll chat about it. But Cliff Alistair McLean, I have a little creature for you. Hi, Alex. If you did not know, Cliff Alistair McLean loves moths. Absolutely loves moths. Jaded Fairy, I missed you. I just want you to know, Jaded. Check that out, y'all. So we do have the white sheet that we're going to put up. And we're going to, be checking out more of these insects. But just want to start off. Oh. That was a long tail that just fell. In the dark, I always get nervous that it's a mosquito of some sort. But I know, Jaded, I need to do better. I just want you to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. And y'all support us so very much, and it's very, very amazing. All right. I naively thought there would have been more cicadas on here. Obviously, the ones that are, during the day hanging out and they're now sleeping will be on the leaves, but it's just, there's not a lot of activity yet. Well, check out those adults that we captured from yesterday as well. But just looking on the underside, y'all, no activity. I know, Jaded. Jaded, I just meant, I just appreciate you. And thank you for bearing with us, everyone, on this kind of erratic stream schedule. With the IRL stuff. Later start time today because Munchkin slept, again, an inordinate amount of time today. I think we all have a little bit of a cold. And so she was resting, everyone was resting today. Celestial Bean, why are you so breathtaking, Bean? You stop that. No, don't stop it. Please keep going. If y'all are enjoying the IRL chat, I really want to integrate it more into the stream. And by that, I mean doing more IRL content for y'all. All right, we're going to go closer down here. Hi, Queen Moonrise Rabbit. Moonrise, how the heck are you? Dacum, thank you for the 30 month resub, Queen Dacum. Thank you, madame. How the heck are you, Dacum? It's called a long snout moth? Nice, Cliff. That's a very apt description. Dak, we are outside, obviously. Lita's going to be coming out in a... y'all, look at that. Look at the halteres on that bad boy. I try to get it in some focus. I'm going to zip around the other way. So we're going to be putting out an insect trap. Basically just a white sheet and seeing what shows up. Kind of a test run for next week in Florida. Oh, there we go. Focus mode? What is focus mode, Smikes? Not that one. Yeah, we do have a crane fly hanging out here. So we're going to be putting out a white sheet, trying to just capture a variety of insects that we can have. And the really neat part about this, y'all, is we're basically doing a survey. Is it just of the backyard? Yeah. But what we can do is compare this survey data that we collected today for when we're in Florida next week and see the differences in what kind of insects there are. Oh, chat. Aren't we lucky? Okay, settings, camera. Hold on. Got it. Thank you, Smikes. Any guesses as to what that is right there on that plant? Oh, and there's an ant over there too. There might be an owl, but this creature right here is not just eggs, Dacum. That is a fungal pathogen right there growing on this plant. And actually what's kind of neat is you can see the plant has siphoned off the energy away from it. So do y'all see the different colors? Do y'all see the different colors around the leaf? Hi, Johnny Kilo. So right around that site, it's a little bit lighter in color. It's almost a yellowish hue. So the leaf is actually siphoning off energy away from that infection site. And you can just see that with the color change, which I think is really kind of neat to be able to see. Same kind of color change where you see damage here. Not sure if it's a Kevin, but I do have for you, Dacum. A spooter. Oh, is the spooter gone? The spooter is gone, y'all. So usually, Cliff, the galls are on the underside of the leaves that are here. At least based on the trees down here that I've seen, they're usually on the underside, not the upper side. We did have a spooter. We've got some other flutterers around. Whoa! There have been alligators, or maybe it was a croc. I don't know, y'all. We've seen them in the water, so we probably won't see one tonight, but that's something fun to look forward to. That's why I'm gonna keep an eye on the ground from time to time. We do have a very angry crane fly hovering at us. Did I say hi from a distance? Maybe. If you wanted me to, Sam. Sam, we found some more alligators, and thank you, Neil. Druid Queen, guys, exclamation point Morgana in the chat right now. The Druid Queen is in his house. Amazing maker and crafter extraordinaire, a gem of a human, one of our best of friends. Just like all the many beautiful people that are here. Please go follow Morgana Freya, the Druid Queen, right meow, folks. Look at that. Thank you, beautiful people, for hitting that Morgana command. Please buy out her Etsy store. Morgana, we are doing some examination of the underside of these leaves. We have some exoskeletons of the cicadas. Oh, gotcha, Sam. Gotcha. Cicada exoskeletons here. Up in the leaves. We're waiting on Lita to come out. Once Lita comes out, we're going to set up the white sheet and try to catch some critters out here. We're probably not going to go till 2 a.m., y'all. Lita and I have a little bit of a cold, and so we're just going to try to rest up a little bit more tonight so that we're good for y'all for the botanical garden tomorrow. All right, we got a spooter there, but moving very rapidly. And I'm just trying to check the underside of y'all to see like obvious cicada exoskeletons. We found some ants. The long-snouted moth is probably the best one. Neither of us slept well last night, Lady Lara Croft. Like, I was just sniffling the entire night. I'm like, I haven't had a cold like this, and I have no idea how long. We also wonder if that's why Munchkin's been sleeping so much, if she's also not feeling great. We're gonna check out this neighboring tree. And again, we might be able to find some sleeping cicadas. If not, we'll go back up to the upper level and find where they might be. I don't know. It might be really bad allergies, but Lita has it too. And that's the thing. Like, Lita never has allergies. Oh, there's another one, chat. We're doing much better tonight on our identifications. Let's see. Let me zoom in for y'all. There's another one. Oh, so Neil, yesterday I got into I wanted a hot shower to flush everything out, kind of, to make yourself feel better, right? Because that helps. Neil, if it helps me. And you know what I ended up doing? I was in the shower, I had shampoo on my head, and all of a sudden the water turned to ice. And it did not come back, and so I had to wash my hair quickly in ice water and jump out of the shower. So I was like, everything that could have gone wrong and like not feeling well that day was like going wrong. I'm like, curses. but like ice water. Like not even a little. All right, y'all, even older tree. No, Smikes. Lita went to take a shower, then like 20 minutes later, and the hot water was back. So I feel like it was directed at me. Kaihira, Paw Prince, welcome in. Kai, you said your D&D yesterday was good? I'm glad to hear it. For those coming in, we're just looking for a couple of more cicadas. I didn't really have a lot of time to come outside and look for some adults. But Munchkin came outside and she was playing on the deck. And y'all, she has been having so much fun on the deck. Just playing outside. Hi, J Dizzle Does Dev, you beautiful man. JD, great stream today, as always. Guys, go follow JD Does Dev. JD, we are in Georgia until Saturday morning. And then we'll be heading back to Florida. Bathe in a mountain stream even in August. So Jaded, like if I know it's gonna be that kind of cold jumping in, that's one thing. But when you're expecting a nice warm shower and you have the nice warm shower going and then all of a sudden it cuts. Jaded Fairy. I'm pretty sure it was my mom just going But yeah, tomorrow JD is the botanical garden, the zoo on Thursday, and an aquarium on Friday. Those are all in the great state of Georgia. And then we'll be moving on to Florida. The Saturday stream, y'all, I just want to, again, Lita's not as excited about this as I am, but there are out-of-date dinosaur statues in the nature trail that we have for y'all on Saturday. Y'all, it's so freaking cool. I'm so excited to show you all these out-of-date dinosaur fossils or statues because they are so goofy looking on the previews. Laura Gale, hello Laura Gale, how you doing, Laura? Laura, we're just hunting for a couple of more cicadas until Lita comes out. She's putting them up. Queen Relish, how are you, madame? Lita's putting the munch to bed. Y'all, Munchkin ate 2 giant pieces of meat today for dinner. A human-sized, like adult human-sized helping of mashed potatoes and a side of lasagna. Y'all, the Munchkin had a dinner. Cass the Dream is part of the land, as I remember a tame deer walking around. Ooh, well, Cass, you're in luck because we're going to be revisiting it on Thursday. Got another bug here for y'all. And it's not like my child did not eat today, y'all, before that dinner. See, does this? Yeah, that light is not sufficient, y'all. I'm just trying to catch some of these insects. Corn relish, we found the large snouted, oh, it left. Here we go, here's another one. A large snouted moth. Corn relish, you want to know its discerning feature? Was its long snout. Cliff Hauser McLean with the perfect identification. Perfect identification with it. It was just long-snouted. Long-snouted moth. There's a spooter. Spooter warning for anyone who doesn't like spooters. But we do have quite the specimen here. Trying to get into focus, y'all. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh. Sleep well, JD. Cass, how's it going? Nice side view of our little spider here. He is like, yeah. We saw some really pretty webs last night. I didn't have the camera setting one where you can just press to get focus. But now that we have that, it'll be much, much better to be able to do. Y'all, so silly thing. I'm seeing, y'all see these like fuzzies over there? Like the lichens? So my first thought in seeing that was that fuzzy beetle that we talked about as the new species of the week a few weeks ago. We put out our YouTube of it today, so there's a YouTube on that new fuzzy beetle species. But that's the first thought that I have, like, oh, is it the fuzzy? It's not even here. It's not even, it's in Australia, okay? It's not even here, Belen. Why would it be here? But I got excited, chat. Hello, Ozzy. Ozzy, apologies about the spooter. We're just doing a little bit of, oh. That guy. Come on, little guy. Land, you beautiful bug. Curses. That beautiful bug then ran away. So now these... Oh, check, y'all, that's still gooey. The eggs laid on these. It's still gooey. So the black dots... I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on. Let's try to focus. The black dot... Oh, the curses, Mikes. You're probably right. The black dots are the eggs. The orange goo is essentially fluid that comes out with the eggs, and they are all over. Y'all, this poor plant is covered, and you can even see the sheen on some of these still. Like if I move around the light. Yeah, so Ozzy, there's some that have dried. So here is a little bit more of a dry one. Is it easier there? It might. Oh, there we go. So Neil, it's for when these eggs hatch, for the immediate like nutrients that these animals are gonna have. So these are like little, basically grubs that are gonna be coming out, caterpillar-looking like creatures. I don't remember the exact genus species, but that's what we've got here. That's a common way of laying like multiple caterpillars on a given site. And let me just... Some of these bulbs look very, very strange, y'all. We're at like that right there where I was like marginally sus about what that is. I think it maybe is just part of the plant and not like a pupating creature. For the sake of the tree, well, so honestly, if we were to like actually look at the rest, like this entire tree looks just coated. Like honestly, I'm seeing very few leaves that, you know, there's like a bushel here. See, I don't have it. Toolker, thank you for the 10 biddies. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Like right there. See, it's just like still fresh and gooey. All over. Hi, Lita.
Howdy.
We've got some eggs that have been being laid here. on this plant.
Yeah.
See, it's still orange and gooey.
Yeah.
And then you see like the little black dots.
What kind of eggs are those?
Some kind of larva.
Well, yes, that's
I don't know. I don't know beyond that. But it's like I'm looking at this whole leaf.
Yeah.
And like this entire, like all of it. Just look at how much goo.
I know, we'll have to look at that.
It's all over this tree.
Sure, chat. We will have to discover this for tomorrow, perhaps.
Fishman says, "Shut up, Wesley."
Shut up, Wesley, indeed.
Swallowed a bug.
Oh. Well, can you at least identify it based on flavor profile?
It went straight down.
Oh, chat.
Missed my tongue entirely.
Chat, that won't do at all. All right, do we want to set up this sheet? Because usually we need to let it go for a little while.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We found a long-nosed moth.
Okay.
And that's the name of it. And you know its discerning feature?
I'm guessing it's nose.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Not its tushy.
Unfortunately not.
That would be funny. It has a really unique ovipositor. Right?
I mean, that would be cool.
That would be hilarious. They just named it that way to throw you off a little bit. Keep you guessing.
I'd be okay with that.
Also, we're not operating at 100% right now. If you wonder why my jokes are landing especially flat tonight, that would be why.
I'm actually gonna grab some water because it's not.
Some water in a bottle up there if you want it.
I'm gonna go up with some ice. I'll be right back because I need to clear this out.
All right,
I'll put
chat.
this here.
Corn relish. Thank you for being here. How was the day today? Belinta's going to collect himself. Deal with whatever bug he ingested. So we're looking at Munchkin's windows right now. I know we're just lurking right outside her area. Moonrise, thank you so much. We did take COVID tests. It's not presenting like COVID, but I thought we really want to be extra safe. We certainly wouldn't be going out and about if there was a chance we had COVID. I'm hoping we'll be feeling better tomorrow. We just need a good night rest. That's all. He ate a bug for science. He didn't catch what flavor it was, though. Maybe that's what he's going to do now. He's trying to work out what flavor it is. Don't want to infect us. Yeah. I know. Fortunately, we're all safe here just via the internet, but we certainly would not be going out. And, if we're like coughing and sneezing or anything, we will probably rethink our activities for the week also, because even if it's not COVID, we don't want to be going around spreading a bunch of nasty stuff and making other people sick. A bug that lays goo. Orange goo bug. Wonderful world. You've been sick for a while. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping this is just a little, we're in a new area. And so it's probably just a little cold going around that maybe hasn't made its way up to us yet. So we're maybe a little more sensitive to it than everybody else. But Munchkin has a little bit of a sniffle. She's been sleeping like 20 hours a day the last 2 days. And tonight she had a little bit of a sniffle, so I think she's just a tiny bit under the weather also. Thank you so much, you guys. Pretend chicken soup. Thank you. What is the bug that lays the orange goo? So I don't know. I think we're gonna have to take a look into that. We're gonna have to figure it out. We're better at identifying based on the actual insect itself, although that's unique enough that I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to at least to narrow it down a bit. That's a pretty unique laying pattern. All right, so guys, tonight we're probably not going to do the full shebang. But what we are going to do is we're going to do a test of our insect collecting setup. It's nothing really fancy. I know there are fancy kits out there, but we're just using a white sheet. And we need lights. So I opted for UV lights. Really, mercury vapor is the best. It has the broadest spectrum, so you have UV and UVA and UVB, and you'll just get a much wider range of insects. But gosh, it's really bright. You usually need a special ballast, which I wouldn't mind having. I just didn't want to drag it all the way down here. And then also, if you're in a suburban area, it can get so bright, it can be really quite obnoxious. And usually want to do this, throughout the night, you'll get different waves of insects. So I was hoping the UV will be less obnoxious.
For the 1,000 bits.
Oh, thank you so freaking much. I'm going to give this back to you, Blunt. Have a little bit of water. So we're going to try with the UV. I'm hoping that these UV lights are going to be bright enough, but if they're not, that's why we're figuring this out. We still have time to get a more powerful something. And then I also have a little extra camera lens attachment. I'll try it on my phone, I think, tonight, but we can also see, so it should give us much better pictures, in theory, much better pictures for insects. We're going to give it a try. So this is the goal for the night, you guys. This is the goal. So we don't have a clothesline. Usually what I do is just run a rope or on a clothesline, put a sheet, and then just, clothespins or something. But really anything draped is going to be fine. Do you think your parents would mind if we just draped it over the fence?
No.
No, they would not mind?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. This is kind of a nice sheet. Your mom knows that we're using it for a tablecloth. I think maybe this is a tablecloth. She knows what we're using it for.
No, we're not going to worry about it. We'll bring it back inside. We'll wash it. No one's going to know. Smike says we won't tell them.
Chat. This doesn't seem great. Okay. Well, in that case, do we maybe at least not want to put it on the ground? She might not be thrilled.
No, I don't think it's going to matter. I mean...
Matter. Okay.
There we go, y'all. I don't, Sam, but I can check it tomorrow. We have that really cool app that you showed us. No, Ozzy, that is not a tent. That is a tablecloth. For us to attract the insects to that site. And Lita, you've done this in the past, right?
Yeah, not with these lights.
But like this kind of sample collection?
Honestly, like, even like entomologists and stuff. You guys like...
Yep. All right, we're back. Yeah, I switched it to redundant.
Okay. Hi, chat. So I was saying there are some insects that can't cling well. So if we were really interested in catching everything, we'd also put down like a white, another tablecloth or a white little area so that we could see the insects that were attracted and then just couldn't stay there. Okay, so I think this is fine. I just need a way to prop. I mean, if we need to, do we just want to maybe we will just drape it on this. I went to all of this effort. I like it up higher because I feel like more insects can see it, but maybe it's fine. Maybe we'll do it the reverse side. So it's kind of high up and like stuff from the, yeah, this is fine. And stuff from out on the water can see it. Normally you want this really dark, everything around it really dark, so the only light source is this one sheet that's lit up, and you'll get all sorts of crazy things. And like I said, mercury vapor, if you want to do this at home, is the way to do it.
What is mercury vapor, Lita?
It's just a special kind of light bulb. It has, like, you know, there's halogen lights, there's LED lights. What we're using is LED, it's UV creating LED. There's standard incandescent, right? There's all of these different kinds of light bulbs, and they have different spectrums of light. And so the mercury vapor just has a really broad spectrum of light, in addition to just being really gosh darn bright. But it also has a full UVA, UVB spectrum. So it's the best. If you want a really big range of insects, that's the best one. But don't be fooled. You will want to buy a bulb because they're cheap, and you'll think, great, I'm all set, 15 bucks, and I have myself an insect collecting set kit. You want something with a ballast for mercury vapor, and those can be a little bit pricey. So you don't want to just plug in, like, you don't want to screw in a mercury vapor bulb to like a standard household usually, because they're also usually pretty high wattage too, like 200.
We have a question for you, Lita.
Yeah.
Are those Jedi narwhals?
Yeah. Is this not? Look at, yeah.
I think one is a Sith. If we're going
You
by
know what?
by
Let's
red.
not judge just because it has a red lightsaber. Maybe it took, and it's not really a lightsaber. Sorry, it's yes. Thank you. I got this. Actually, Blunt's family got this for me at the zoo. Not at the zoo, at the aquarium a while ago, years ago. Do you not remember this?
Yeah, I do.
I thought this was an amazing thing. Okay, so we're gonna try to set these up, and then we're gonna just let it sit for a while, and we can chit chat, and we're gonna just periodically be checking in.
Oh, check out this emote. I'm sorry, I have to show you. Scully Redhawk's got a narwhal dancing emote.
Yes,
That is
that's
adorable,
amazing.
Scully.
Why do we not have something like that? I need to know.
I will add it to the list.
Yes, please do. Okay, we're gonna need to prop these with something, but let's just get over there and see how we're looking. Can I take this bowl? I'll return it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
The Sith narwhals, is such a thing possible? Asks Neil.
You know, I'm not here to judge.
Not here to judge the
Narwhal. And because we all know narwhals are just unicorns waiting until humans stop hunting them. For those of you who are super OG, you might have a brief concept as to what I'm referring to. And if not, you can just trust me. Okay, so what we want is a really bright light. I was also thinking UV would be better, because in addition to not being super obnoxious, if we want to do this at the beach, we want to be really careful that we're not messing up the sea turtles, and we want to not have white light for the sea turtles. So I was hoping UV was going to work. Let's see if these are bright enough. All right, come down here, and we'll just fuss. You can turn your light on a little bit.
Oh, we're going down?
Yeah. So I want to set it up. I guess we could turn the lights off and do it from the other side. I just want it kind of higher up. I think there's more insects to be able to see it this way.
Soup, hello. Welcome in. Fishman says Google image search shows the eggs in goop could be mayapple rust. Says the Fishman. Y'all, doesn't that look spooky?
I'm just that that's not. We'll see. That's why we're doing this test, you guys. I'm feeling like we might want something brighter, but let's just try it. Let's try it for a bit. We can either stay here. I guess we're gonna have to go around the top. It's up to you.
To get back inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how I set this up.
That's all right.
Unless you think we can prop them differently somehow.
Probably not. There is like an easier way to get up. Like we don't have to go all the way around.
I also left my water up there like a silly person.
Do you want that tree? I'm not sure what the tree was, Fishman, that we were looking at. We do have an app that uses like AI to identify what it is, but I can give you that name of it tomorrow.
We should do like AI versus scientist on one of these insect identification nights. That would be funny. AI versus scientist, yes.
Hi, Tuba. Welcome in, Tuba. How's it going?
Well, we already have one visitor.
We do. Oh yeah, look, we do. Do you want to take it up, Lita? Yeah. I don't think the people can see.
Okay, all right.
Just to show like what we're...
It's still finding its place, so I don't want to disturb it too much. We have one visitor. Just one. Probably not anything exotic, but here we go.
Why are they attracted to the UV?
You know, honestly, it depends on the insect, and it's still greatly debated, you guys. It is a hotly debated topic why nighttime insects are attracted to light. There's some evidence depending on the species, but it doesn't seem like there's a universal answer. It's very mystifying. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let a few guys come, and then we're gonna probably collect them and, you know, identify them. We might just shine a white light on them here, or we'll take them up with us. And depending on how long we do this, throughout the night, we should see, oh, here's another one. Couple little guys.
No, it's working really fast.
So we're gonna just, you know, I want to go up and get my water at least. Do we want to go up and then come back and see what we have in 10 minutes, or?
That sounds good to me. Chat, what do you think?
All right, we'll keep each other company, chat, while we let this do its thing. So you lead away, sir.
Oh, there's a mushroom. It's very Smurfy.
No, it's not that Smurfy. I want to see an orange-topped one or a red-topped one. That will be extremely Smurfy.
Maybe that's a Ganappy one. Where is Corn Relish saying Ganap when we need her to say Ganap?
There's some pretty moss here, chat. Where's Kitefish when we need her? She could tell us probably what species of moss this is.
The orange goop. I know, Fishman. I would love to get... Actually, Fishman, we might be able to get some of the orange goop. I do have a bunch of vials. We're ordering some bigger vials to take back some bigger bugs. It was frightening. I'm sorry, Soup.
Yes, Soup had an insect emergency tonight.
Was it actually a murder hornet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because he does not live in Japan.
That's what, well,
I don't mean to dox Soup, but you guys, in case you were wondering, Soup does not live in Japan. That was my answer to him also. When he messaged me, which was not helpful. I suspect from the not so amazing images that I've been sent that it is a yellow jacket.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Well, yellow jackets are problematic. They can get very territorial, much more so than a lot of other wasps.
Don't worry, Sam. He's not in Washington State either.
All right. So I'm gonna open up this lens and see how it's looking. I guess we could try it out on my phone just to see.
Yeah. So you want to tell the party people what this lens is?
I don't know if this is
Oh,
going to be any
who
good.
is this? Oh, it's nobody.
Oh,
I thought
wow,
that
that
was
was
somebody.
All right, I don't know if this is going to be any good. We were trying to get a microscope attachment for the phone for our like nature walks, and we tried a couple. There was nothing that was going to work. It was all ridiculous nonsense. But I did come across this, which has a really close-up zoom. It's a close-up zoom lens, good for taking pictures of insects and whatnot. You have to be at a distance of like 2 inches away, and I thought, oh, that could be perfect. All of the microscope attachments I found, you had to be like actually touching the surface of it, and I was like, well, that's no good.
Oh.
It was really strange.
Like of the sample.
Yeah. So.
Unperfect Pixels and Ozzy said this is a very nice yard.
It is a very nice yard. Valent's family has a lovely, lovely little enclave here, as it were.
I think y'all will like the Florida yard more because there's palm trees and I don't know. I like it more.
You like that, but okay. There's a little pool and stuff for Munchkin to play in, which is cool. But this has fruit trees, and this is much more private.
Trees that you're seeing, a lot of them are fruit trees. So there's fig trees, there's pear trees, there's apple trees, there's plum trees, there's just an absurd number. So Unperfect Pixel, we're currently traveling. We've been in Florida, now we're in Georgia, and then we're going back to Florida.
Different part of Florida. Okay, how is this supposed to work? Oh, nobody wants to hear my bad music.
Yeah, at Unperfect, tomorrow we'll be going to a botanical garden, IRL, a zoo on Thursday, and an aquarium on Friday. And I am stupid excited for Saturday because we'll be looking at some outdated dinosaur statues.
So the question is, which lens am I supposed to use? I don't know, chat. I'm gonna just try stuff. That's usually how I roll.
Unperfect. Those are in Georgia. We did last week a zoo, aquarium, the Kennedy Space Center, and the Florida Natural History Museum, all in Florida.
We didn't just do a zoo and an aquarium. We did SeaWorld and Animal Kingdom, chat, which we're going to have to do a more thorough job of someday, let me tell you.
There is Unperfect Pixels on our YouTube, a trimmed down version of the Animal Kingdom, looking at those creatures.
Alright, I'm going to just play around with this for a second. No, I just want the camera.
So Lita attached y'all a magnifying lens to the camera.
I'm kind of just goofing around with the positioning, though. I have no idea what I'm doing. There are probably instructions somewhere.
Oh yeah, and at SeaWorld, yeah, we had a crazy thunderstorm.
Oh, have to zoom back in. Okay, so it's not perfectly aligned. Oh! Alright, well, Blint, look at this. I can take a really nice picture of my very dirty phone case.
Do you want to take a picture to show the party people?
No, let's take a picture of a cicada or something. Nobody needs to see all the hay and dirt in my phone case. That's embarrassing. Nobody needs to see that. Oh, I should secure this in place though, huh? Let me try.
So chat, we have the cicada exoskeleton here. Oh, there we go.
Let's try it.
Oh, Cliff was wondering about the numbers of the 12 or the 13 and the 17.
What about the numbers?
And why are they those prime numbers? What thoughts do we have about that?
That's really a great question. I don't have an answer for you, and I haven't heard a satisfactory answer. It's not like I haven't tried to answer this question, you guys, because it's mystifying. And why is it that they're all the same? It's either 17 or 13, even though there are these like sister species. I don't know. And that's not helpful to anybody, right? We would all like a much better answer than that.
Unperfect Pixel says, I was born in Marietta. Nice. I have Unperfect Pixels been to an absurd number of swim meets in Marietta, Georgia. Cliff says it's because I think it's an interesting cross-section between genetics and math.
Yeah, I agree.
Travel the world. Hello, travel the world.
I'm going to just move it over here so that I'm not casting as much of a shadow on it.
Hi, travel the world. How are you doing today, travel?
Definitely be better. All right, chat, I'm going to show you guys this. I think this is looking kind of nice. I don't know if we'd want to do it on the stream phone, though. That's what I'd been hoping for, but look at that. You can get some nice close-ups. I don't have a particularly good camera on my phone, you guys. So that's why I'm saying this is pretty good. That one's a little out of focus. Like I said, the camera on my phone is not outstanding. So this is pretty gosh darn respectable. I think it would be cool if we could do it on stream with you guys, but I worry it would make everybody kind of motion sick.
Well, no, I mean, we could do the BRB.
Yeah.
And then attach everything and then try to...
Maybe. We'll have to play around with it.
That's a dang good photo, though. Look at that.
It's coming out nicely. I think maybe this is a keeper, you guys. What do you think? I think this might... Oh, and then this is the turtle we found today. We were out on a walk with Munchkin and Adam, and he was worried that the turtle was injured, and I thought she was probably just trying to do her private business of laying some eggs. And we came back about like 15 minutes later. She was giving us some very, very serious side eye, just over, like a few feet away, pretty much buried in the not leaves, in the pine needles, clearly laying her eggs and giving us some very suspicious eyes. Very suspicious eyes, chat.
And then could you tell, so Ozzy was wondering what that image was that you were showing us earlier, like of that insect, like what weirdly...
Oh, what were, sorry, chat, I have all these pictures of Munchkin are coming up. Do you mean the one we were just looking at here,
yeah.
this? So,
and
this
maybe,
is...
do you want to take one of an adult?
Sure. This is a nymph stage.
And Fabron, thank you for the follow. Welcome
of
the
a
heck
cicada. In. So we did a little cicada chat last night. You want to put them down on something? Are they all KO'd, I take it?
Yeah.
Well, we might need to find a live one to take better pictures. Maybe we'll go around and try to harass one tonight.
Yeah, we can go look in that tree from last night where we got some good luck.
Yeah. It's going to be in the shadow for me because the light is right behind me.
So, you want to just move it over there?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not going to be the most photogenic, but... Or better yet, we just do it in the gosh darn daytime.
Wow, the table's moving. Fishman, do you not like apples? Fishman, I am having Publix brand apple juice, which is the best apple juice that exists.
Yeah, I mean, these are not great pictures, chat. I apologize, but that's, I need to fix my brightness also because my phone is suddenly very confused.
Fishman does like the fruit of the apple. Excellent, Fishman. So Ozzy, here is the developing stage. So this is the nymph stage that climbs up, like on the side of a tree after coming out of the soil. This
it's
one,
the final stage of it goes through a bunch of different molts. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
yeah. And so then from here, I don't know if you can tell, there's like a little break point in the center. So right in the middle, there's like a slash. And that's where the adult came out from. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
Blocking the light.
Oh.
There we go. So that slash is where that adult hatched out from. Exactly. They don't have shiny wings at this stage. But Lita just took some nice high-res images. So
Well,
she'll
I don't
say
know that they're high res, but for
that's the adult with the wings, Ozzy.
yeah, beautiful eyes, and their wing veins are bright orange. I'd like to get.
It's a really pretty picture for like that. I think the
for what
attachment's
it
a
is,
winner.
I'm happy with this, guys. This was like a $20 attachment.
Made possible by y'all.
Yeah.
And so when we got Partner Plus, we're taking y'all on a 2.5-week celebration of Partner Plus.
With a couple new toys and a bunch of IRL science, you guys.
Sam was wondering if we can get a picture of the goo down there with that.
Yeah, we can. We just need a light. We might want to wait. Well, I guess we could do it during the day, or we could do it now, but we probably have to take one of those flashlights.
Mm-hmm.
We could borrow one of the flashlights.
Or we can use my phone too.
Do you think it will be bright enough?
I don't know.
All right, let's go. Let's go take a peek.
Let's not go down yet. We want to see if there's some sleeping cicadas out.
Okay, that's fine too.
So Smike's actually this camera, the on Moblin, it doesn't want to trigger the light right now. I don't know why. Fishman's wondering, you think deep frying the exoskeleton and adding some seasoning would make for a decent chip alternative?
I mean, if I would give it a try if I wasn't vegetarian, but people say it's really tough. Like not a pleasant kind of crispy, kind of tough. But I'm never one to stop people from getting in the way of a good culinary adventure, so you do it and report back.
All right, so this is where we had some sleeping ones last night, y'all.
Yeah.
She maybe could use.
You want me to do this?
Yeah. I know it's silly to think that maybe in the same spot.
Well, there's something about it. We found quite a few. Guys, I'm sorry. Let's see. Can I turn the flashlight on?
Nope.
I can't?
Nope.
Weird.
See?
Why is the flashlight not working, chat? That's odd. Oh, well, we have a cool bug. Sorry, let me show you guys. Ooh. I am not being helpful. Let's see.
It's right here.
There we go. Let's see if it's gonna focus for us. Come on, you. Come on, you. Focus. Focus. Sorry. Oh, we had it for a second. It really doesn't want to focus for us, chat. But anyway, all right. Not a cicada, though. Thank you so much for the follow. Sea of Emotion. I'm probably saying that wrong, but welcome the heck in.
That's a great name.
All right, Blunt, I need you looking for some cicadas here. And then we're going to go check our bug situation.
You're not going to like Sir Data Mrs. comment right now?
Why? Are we hunting her cockroaches again? Listen. I am officially out of here the moment a cockroach comes fluttering through by this lens, I can tell you I'm officially out. And yes, out here they fly, chat. Not well. They bumble around, but they can be eaten. Scorpion in Thailand. How was that?
Was that
Fishman? Yeah, Fishman. How was it?
Fishman's so fancy.
Didn't you've had scorpion in China, Bullet?
I think we walked past scorpion on a stick, but I don't think.
And you didn't do it.
It had its tails and everything.
It had its tail. He didn't want to eat it because it had tail. Fishman, how was it? It tasted like liver, really.
I don't see them on the tree tonight. Maybe we'll come back after we've recollected the lights.
All right. I think so. I think stronger lighting could be helpful. So chat, we're going to go down and check the status of our little bug trap here that I've rather awkwardly positioned. I know. I do it to myself, chat. I do.
Oh, there's a spooter.
Ooh. Not an insect, but we do have a very lovely spider posing here for us. I actually kind of want to go take a picture of this guy with that fancy phone, shall I? Because it's posing here so nicely on this flower. I feel like I need to. I'm going to give this to Blint real quick. Would you hold this? I'm going to go play around with that new camera really quickly.
I ate the scorpion from the inside like a lollipop. Ooh.
Excuse me, I'm going to get right in their way here for it. So this move. Oh. Guys, I put the lens cap back on, obviously.
Sam's like, here they cut the stinger off. We have standards. No, Sam, I can post a picture if you want in the Discord. It was a giant stick full of scorpions. Scary. And marginally delicious.
All right, you guys, I'm going to be honest. This probably makes my camera approachingly as good as my sister's camera on her phone, which is ridiculous, but I think it's still good. Let's see if I can, I'll show you guys. It's not great, but again, for my phone.
Wow.
Yeah, I should ask her if she wants one of these. She probably won't. She has a ridiculous setup as it is. It's not bad. I mean, there's definitely enough detail that we don't need a microscope to identify some of these guys, because that's the thing. Sometimes they get so small and the details between species are so minute that you just can't tell with the naked eye or with, 2x or 5x mag.
What is the magnification on that?
I think they say it's 20, but I'm not sure. It's definitely a heck of a lot better than whatever my camera does.
Fishman says, I've eaten crawfish because they're looking at me. Fishman, speaking of eating, there is apparently a Buc-ee's near us. Have y'all heard of Buc-ee's? It is apparently the mecca of gas stations in the United States. They became well known for having the cleanest bathrooms. And now it's like the size of a Walmart. And there's food there, and there's just apparently an experience that I've never been. And apparently there's one near us. Darklight, so it's a southern thing. There's even in Jersey, no, in New York. New Jersey? Where was it, Lita? We saw a billboard.
We were in New York, I think. Or we were on our way. Oh, now I can't remember. I think we were in New York.
There was a billboard in New York, y'all, that said, like, Buc-ee's? And it was like 683 miles.
With the little U-turn symbol, like in the opposite direction.
683 miles. At first I thought, I was like, 60 miles? That's not bad. Yes, heaps of pulled meat Cliff House from McLean. Apparently, Cliff, my parents swear by it. They're like, it's really good.
We're gonna have to check it out. I think we have enough content this week, otherwise I'd say we just stream from Buc-ee's. We do a Buc-ee's stream. Well, maybe we'll do a short for everybody that people can see on the Discord. Munchkin's first Buc-ee's. We've done her first aquarium.
First botanical garden, first zoo, first Buc-ee's.
All right, let's see how we're doing here.
All right, Lita. Lemonade slushies at Sonic? Nice.
All right, let's see. There's a couple of little guys crawling around. Oh, okay, no, I take it back. Actually, we're in a pretty good spot, you guys. We have some decent, not everything is resting yet.
There's like a big moth or something on the bottom.
Yeah, so we have something. Come on, Gimbal, work with me. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. We have something down here. I figure we can probably shine a white light on them. Blink, do you have your phone? Let's just light this bad boy up. I don't think it'll disturb them. All right, so we do have a moth down here. If you do your job right, you guys, you can get some spectacular moths. Really spectacular moths. This guy's a little guy. Not that I'm putting that down at all. We have a couple of interesting, they're all smaller critters, but that's okay. We have some interesting looking guys.
Laura Gale says the largest Buc-ee's at massive 7,400 square feet is in Sayreville, Texas.
I'm gonna zoom back out. I don't want to make anybody motion sick from my roaming. So we do have quite a few. They're all on the small side, but that's all right. That we can still get some really cool stuff even if they're small. Some
beetles too.
Yep.
Like we've got a nice array of diversity.
Is
that Andrea Noart coming in here?
The white light does seem to be disturbing them a tiny bit, but that's all right. I mean, this isn't too bad, you guys. I say we leave it a little bit longer. I mean, I think we could do better.
Hi, Andrea.
Of course, we could do better, but this, for something where we don't want to be obnoxious to the neighbors, and I think there's some places in Jersey that we can do this with maybe a mercury vapor, but we don't want to be too suburban, and especially on the island, we don't want to be bothering the sea turtles. And so I think UV light is really the way we want to go, and we don't want it super bright. I think this might work. I mean, let's leave it a little bit more. Where's that guy? There we go. Look at that. He thinks he's tricking us.
Oh, Andrea got deleted again.
Think of how beautifully this little gent or lady would be camouflaged if it wasn't ridiculous and sitting on a bright white sheet under UV light.
Hi, Hip. And I hope you had a great stream,
All
Andrea.
Right. I say we give it a tiny bit more time, but I'm mildly encouraged by this chat. How are you guys feeling?
What do y'all think, guys? I think we've got some stuff.
Mildly encouraged.
Andrea, I hope your amazing stream was incredible as you are, as always, and there were not any sorries put forth. There's a lot of cool critters, though.
Yeah, and let's just leave it. Oh, we have another big moth coming by. You can really catch some cool moths, you guys, if you do this in your area, and it doesn't take that much. Maybe a slightly more powerful UV light, but you can get those for pretty inexpensive. These lights, I got 2, and I think they were $15 total, but that's because they switch between white light and red light and UV, because I wanted the red light for our evening walks so we don't disturb the animals on the beach. But if you want just a UV light, you can get it for a couple of dollars on Amazon.
Andrea wanted a banana. I know, but see, Fishman, Andrea hates bananas. She likes these things called plantains, which are like the phony banana.
What? A plantain's not a phony banana.
It's a lying banana.
It's lying. In what way is it lying?
It's not a real banana.
I think it's a showboaty banana. Here's my question. Have you ever had fried plantains?
No, because Andrea refused to make
Okay.
them for me.
I'm sure you have. Fried plantains, delicious. Fried bananas, not nearly as delicious. Like, okay, there's a Thai restaurant nearby that does a fried banana over mango sticky rice. But listen, I'm a simple to please girl. I'm never going to turn down mango sticky rice. Or, sorry, just not mango sticky. Fried banana sticky rice. Any kind of sticky rice. I'm not going to turn it down. But fried plantain, hard to beat. Hard to beat. If it's not in the sticky rice context with the coconut milk and everything, I'm going for the plantain on that one.
Look, all I can tell you is that all Andrea says, that she's saying that my butt is minus 30 on a scale of 1 to 10. Also, hi, Christy, yes. Oh, there she does it again. I'm saying that his butt is minus 30 on a scale of 1 to 10. Sorry, Andrea. It's FAX.
You
Also,
guys, there's been a bunch of banana news.
oh my God.
Yeah. There's some new variety of the banana you know now. And there's one that has found its way, the experimental breeding area, as it were, and they think it might be fungal resistant, so it might be making its way at some point onto tables. Also, did you know that phony baloney banana, like synthetic banana flavor that we all know and we're like, this doesn't taste like a banana? That's because it was based off of the variety before the Cavendish banana. It actually was much more similar.
He pointed away from me. He pointed at both of us, or pointed away from me.
Yeah.
She's not doing it, Chad.
It's
Don't point at me.
pointed at you.
No.
I heard him say pointed at me.
No, absolutely not.
All right. Do you want me to go find a flashlight and we can hunt for some cicadas while we give this a little bit more time, and then maybe we'll at least snap a few pictures with this new camera?
Yeah.
Guys? All right, so I'll go in and see if I can find a flashlight.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be back in just a minute, chat.
Smikes, are the two phones bonded? I don't think they've met yet.
Tell Spikes no, they're not.
But no, they're not. But also they haven't met yet. And that level of friendship really isn't something that, new phones have until at least a couple of days. Allegedly. What Spikes is talking about, y'all, we've been adding signal strengthening and signal boosting to the phones in an effort to try to make it so that, y'all, we don't drop as much. Bananas believed to originate up to 10,000 years ago, and some scientists believe that they have been the world's first fruit. First bananas are thought to have grown in a region that includes the Malaya Peninsula, Indonesia, Philippines, and New Guinea. Plantains may have grown in eastern Africa 3000 BC. Madagascar by 1000. Wow, nice, Laura Gale. See, Andrea, there's no way that you could have had a plantain if it was 3,000 plus years ago. Andrea, are you telling me that you had a 5,000-year-old, fake banana? I don't think so, Andrea. No art. Andrea, you're not gonna wreck me. Time traveler confirmed. Look at this, Sam. I have this. This is the only wreck emote that I have. Yeah, I have that. I have that emote. It's a very misbehaved emote. I get in trouble for using it. But yeah, I've got that. I've got that. No, not all fruit unofficial soup, just the plantain. Plantains are 10,000 years old, all of them, in fact, that you get at the store are allegedly 10,000 years old with their plantains. That's why they're so chewy. And that's why only Andrea Noir can eat them. Or something. Guys, let's take a look at this exoskeleton again. There we go. Allegedly. Jaded, I don't know. Jaded, listen. Listen, the next level up will eventually be pulling in redemptions and things that y'all can trigger on this. That is a much bigger lift, but, already have something, this is a pretty good one. Does this look hairless, Darklight? Real fun with the pigs of 250 million. Ooh, I would like that, Chris. I would like that. They're very different trading raw plantain. Andrea, listen, your plantain propaganda here is troublemaking because we all know it's not a real thing. We all know it's not a real thing, Andrea. We're just here having a nice time talking about bananas. And then, y'all, there is another one. I know, Andrea, I know. That his butt is a -30 on a scale of 1 to 10. There's another one of the exoskeletons. You can see the cut side in the center. Hello, Molly. Welcome in. How's it going? I have a tough digestive tract. Pretty sure I can't even let it raw. You have no emos. That does happen, Andrea. That sometimes does happen. But yeah, so that's the more intact one up top. The up top one was the one that I just pulled off the leaf, and it's like really nicely posed. And then there is the actual adult. You can even see the antennae. The beautiful hopper that Cliff Alistair McLean really, really likes. Nice, Cass. Yeah, truck horn. We missed the big pulse of them by about a week. But apparently there were so many on the deck that my grandmother was sweeping them off the deck every hour. Because there were just so many. Look at that, y'all. The eyes are really, really pretty. I'm looking forward to taking some back and looking at them underneath the microscope. There, you can even see the two antennae. Looks very much like some of those hoppers that we've looked at in the amber. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Beautiful wings. I mean, unperfect. It's kind of wild, right? And the way that they time when to come out is through the trees that they're feeding on. So seasons change basically the consistency of what's coming out of the tree that they're feeding on. And so there have been times where there's been like a temperature snap, like a cold snap. and then a warm snap, and then a cold snap again. And the cicadas will come out a year early because they think that it's their time to come out. And actually, when they come out, not all of them come out at the same time because those pulses are only localized to certain areas, and then they don't overwhelm the predators with their numbers, and they can go extinct. There's no plantains here, Andrea, because we all know that plantains are not real. Andrea, you told me that a plantain is not real. You told me, you're like, Blint, I'm saying that your butt is minus 30 on a scale of 1 to 10, and you need to stop believing in plantains. Those are really pretty wings, y'all. You see the nice wing veins. Glued with gold, they're just painted bananas. Or glued, 2 bananas glued together. Which is very scary to think about. That's all it is. One of the many gimmicks at the store. Yeah, Neil, I'm looking forward to checking out these wings underneath the microscope. Because again, having the wing veins like this visible is already, I think, really good. And remember, y'all, for those wondering, the wing veins are what carry the oxygenated blood, or hemolymph, to the rest of the wing. Yes, Andrea, that is a beautiful optical illusion that you have in that emote, Andrea. You held the banana further away from you to make it bigger. I know how it works. Hi, Harissa. How are you and Minnie doing today? Did Minnie have any burgers today? Harissa, we're just examining the cicada. We also set up a bug trap, and it's been collecting a bunch of insects. And by trap, I mean we're just shining 2 UV lights on a white sheet, and there's a bunch of insects coming in. Earrings. Ooh, that's amazing, Moonrise. I bet they'd be really beautiful if they were encased in some kind of resin. Can they heal damaged wings? They cannot, Fishman. So Fishman, even if, let's say that we take this little gal and we poke a hole in her, like through the exoskeleton, that does not heal. So the most that you'll get, Fishman, even on the exoskeleton being damaged, is you'll get a thin membrane forming at the site of damage, but never will you get that to actually heal. So that tough exoskeleton is the final form, but if you pierce it, there's not any healing. There's like a really, really thin membrane that'll form at the wound site, but it's very easy to re-injure that. As for the wings, yeah, there's no regrowth on it. Getting the breakfast right. Oh, nice, Harissa. What's for breakfast? Yawn, perfect. You have like a little scar there, except that scar is one that, you can re-enter, like for injections that we had done. Very pretty, though. Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Thank you. Did you tell Lita?
Yeah, she would.
Huh?
Yeah, she was the one who was telling me to get it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Or no, I was the one choosing to take it down to you, but she was the one who told me to get a flat. She and Mom asked me to find a flashlight.
Gotcha. Thank you, Adam.
What's with the towel and light?
That is a bug catcher, Adam.
Try to catch cicadas?
No, just all kinds of insects. They're attracted to the UV light. Minnie said burgers. Excellent, Harissa.
Is it working, Adam?
Yep.
Hoi.
So, interesting news. We have another UV light. We didn't know. I thought it was just a backup light and like a backup flashlight. But we have another UV light, chat. I'm gonna add it to the pile, but I think
Is it
Adam,
ours?
well, it's your mom's.
Oh,
and
the UV light.
yeah, she doesn't see. Oh, and this one's really bright. It is mysteriously sticky. We don't know why, but that's fine. Thank you.
It was never open, so.
It came sticky. Chat. The stickiness was free. It was a bonus.
Sticky fingers.
Yeah. It is like really sticky, you guys.
You gonna keep those cicada samples?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's glue. Is that possible? Like when they were gluing it together, it leaked? I don't know, chat. This is a lot. That's all I'm telling you.
Where did you find the exoskeletons?
On the leaves. They're all over down there on that tree star plant.
I've only seen a few on the streets. So exoskeletons.
No, they're all on it. They're all up. Like if you look on the leaves, they're all there.
You know, it's one insect that gets a bad reputation. I think it's called the damselfly or something like that. It looks like this big menacing mosquito that you'd find on this top of the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
But it's harmless creature.
Well, it's like the crane fly.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any right now here, but that you sometimes see them there.
Adam, thank you for your help.
You're
Let's
welcome.
I'm putting, guys, I have the gloves on because this is so sticky, it's like out of hand. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a cicada real quick. Chat, Adam said bye. He said good night to everybody. I don't know if you heard him. This is one heck of a bright light, you guys. We hit the jackpot. We hit the jackpot. Okay, so we wanted to check out these two, right? This one was the one that we had a lot of success with last night.
Yeah.
So we're just looking under leaves or like on the bottom of a stem was where the adults seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Hib says that they read a article about cicadas emerging 17 years in Wisconsin.
Yeah, a 17-year brood.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a crossover right now in Illinois. There's a small region where there's a double brood of a 13 and a 17 year. Which means you have a crazy number of cicadas. It's not the particularly massive broods, like brood 10 that we talked about a while ago is one of the really big ones, but gosh, I want to go. I'm definitely going to do some nature tourism and go see some cicadas on one of their.
And Anonymous, thank you for the gifted for biddies for kitties. We do have kitty cats. We have 5 of them, so appreciate you.
Too many cats, you guys. Too many cats.
Kai Fish is here.
Kai Fish, welcome the heck in.
Miss Fish, how are you?
You guys, I'm so bummed out. We had such good luck with those cicadas last night.
Hi, OpenSet. OpenSet said we got a double brood here in North Carolina.
Ooh.
And then you said there were 1 million per acre in the city.
Oh my gosh. That sounds crazy. I would love to see it though.
Fishman says that he dances on his way out in the morning.
I mean, I would hope so.
You want to look at this one? Just on the off chance they hopped
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are really at the tail end of the... I'm glad that we found any cicadas, but we're really at the tail end here. I'm just trying to kind of peek under, because that's... I mean, it makes sense that that's where they would want to be. That's where I'd want to be tucked in also.
unperfect, so I feel like a 6-year-old exploring the backyard right now, just watching this. Hopefully that's a good thing. Fishman said he'd only have a shake if he was heading to see me IRL.
Alright, so we have a bug.
A bug?
Yeah.
Where is said bug?
Right here, it's not a cicada, it's just...
I have no idea where your bug is.
Oh, I scared it. I scared it. Guys, I don't know.
Lara Gale said brood XIX is the largest periodical cicada brood by geographic extent.
Yes, 19. That's the brood we're looking at.
In 2024, it would co-emerge a record from Maryland to Georgia. It will happen again in 2037.
Yes. On that 13-year cycle. Which means...
Bless you.
The ladybug way up in the trees. Way up in the trees. You have to come over here. You probably won't be able to see it. Way up there. It's probably that same ladybug that felt harassed yesterday. It was like, I'm going to go up real high where those guys can't get me, and still we got a higher powered flashlight tonight. Alright. I think let's go look at the critters we have.
Okay.
I'm going to grab my camera, aka my phone. My phone with a fancy lens. Oh.
Oh, the spooter left.
Well, I mean, we were shining bright lights in its face while it was trying to get some beauty rest, so. It is understandable that these guys feel mildly harassed. Okay, so after we snap a few pictures of these guys, do we want to try going to BRB screen and taking a picture while on stream? Ask Smikes what he thinks.
I think we don't want to do it down there.
Okay.
Because I think we want to be able to see everything.
Well, okay, but like, do we want to come up and try it? We could either bring an interesting bug up or do it with the cicadas.
Maybe because neither of us are feeling 100% tonight, we start running stuff on the clear side.
Well, yeah, I agree, but it would only take like 10 minutes.
Oh, well then with the cicadas, yeah, we can maybe try that.
It's a... Wondering.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
like
do that.
to see if it's going to make people on stream nauseous if we do it, for instance, and we obviously don't want to.
Chad, are you going to help us with this?
I just startled some kind of critter. I'll just have my flashlight up. It was secretly a cockroach the size of a squirrel, Chad. It takes a lot to get me to scream, but it might happen. I am not here for cockroaches. I cannot. Look at this is a cicada wasteland, you guys. They're not little leaves. They're just cicada husks everywhere. Oh, those are some beautifully preserved wings.
No, Sam, all we were wondering is we're going to try on the other lens on the camera. And y'all can see like what you can let us know like what is the vibe like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just giving us a vibe check.
Oh, we have some more little husks.
Chris TS, thank you for streaking with us.
Do you need the light? You do.
Oh.
He needs the light, chat. I thought he had a light from his phone, but he does not. He's doing too many things. He's not walking where he's looking where, oh my gosh. He's not looking where he's going, chat.
Andrea, not necessarily we're tired. We both have kind of a cold.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to get some rest tonight. I didn't sleep well, and I think that way I'll be fresh and good for tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, is Jay West the best, Lita? Jay West the best, Lita, is here.
Jay West the best. Welcome the heck in. Thank you so much for being here.
Jay West the best is a beautiful soul.
Can you put this in a pocket, please? I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Here, I'll take you. Blint and I will take you for a tour, and then I'll snap a few pictures. We have some more.
All right, so for the new people who came in, what the heck is this, Lita?
We are. Oh, we have a cool moth up there. We're just doing a little insect trap, a non-lethal insect trap. Just trying to collect some night bugs. This is a pretty traditional way of doing it. We're using a UV light. Like I've said before, different lights are going to attract different kinds of insects. Mercury vapor has a really wide range spectrum, like a broad spectrum, and so that is sort of the gold standard typically when you're trying to look for insects. But different wavelengths are going to attract different guys, different species. UV is a pretty good bet if you don't want to do mercury vapor, and for a couple of reasons I thought maybe it was.
Oh, there's a mating. You see that? They're
Yeah.
mating.
Chat, do you see that?
There
holy
we go.
moly.
Oh, here we go, y'all. That is a dip turn right there.
Hang on, I'm gonna get in the way because I want a picture of this. Come on. Ah, darn it. Well, I hope you guys saw it because that was
Nope,
beautiful.
we did not.
No? Was I in your way?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat. Now I have to figure out how to hold this so I can take a picture. Oh, it stands. Look at that, chat. It stands. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. That would have been one heck of a picture, let me tell you. Alright, we have one.
Laura Gale got a screenshot.
Oh, yay.
And Sam got a clip. So the party people. That bug right there. The antennae is really cool. You see it's like a fuzzy antenna. Whoa, we're totally blown out.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to... Can I get even closer? Will it be in focus? Probably not. There was a really cool moth up here, but it's gonna be hard for me. Oh, well, we have some little beetle friends.
We'll put up the images on the Discord too, y'all.
There are a bunch of these crazy guys with their fuzzy antennae. Oh, you settled down. I wanted to get a picture of you, pretty moth.
Toolker, thank you for hanging with us. Enjoy the evening.
Well, I snapped a couple of pictures. So the idea would be, when we do this, we can always... Oh, we have a new moth over here. The idea would be, you can actually bring these into the light, usually, if they're settled enough. You don't need to just take pictures of them here. But for now, I think this might be good enough. I really messed up this light a little bit. We do have an extra UV light too that I think we'll bring with us, and we can add to the intensity. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take one more of this guy. All right, let's go see what we have, and we'll try this out with the cicadas.
Okay.
Do you want me to close this down? Or
Yeah.
do you want to do that after stream? Just close it down now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need the little lens for this thing though.
The cap.
The cap, thank
Yep.
you. Cap for the lens. Those are the words I was searching for, chat. Gosh, my hands are so sticky from that.
Cliff said that it's like, if it hasn't been opened in a while, that could be. Andrea's wondering
this
why
was-
the UV light, by the way.
So, the UV light for a couple of reasons. UV light is better than just white light. You want full spectrum, but UV light is better for insects. Insects are a little more tuned to UV light, typically. You know, it is going to be species specific, and so depending on the species you're looking for, you might need to tweak the wavelength of light that you're doing, or you just do a broad shot, like I said, the mercury vapor, for instance. And then also for our purposes, I think it's going to be good because it's less disruptive to the other wildlife, especially the sea turtles. I'm hoping it's not going to mess with the sea turtles as much. Oh, we got visitors, chat. We got visitors. So I'm going to just, hi puppies. I'm going to just dust these guys away. They'll go
Exactly,
flying.
Andrea. They're attracted to the UV light, and then if we use the red light, we'd have possibly different creatures.
No, the red light they can't see.
Oh, none of them can.
Well, they're insects, so there's very few insects that have the ability to detect red. That's why, and you know, red is kind of an uncommon color for animals to see. We're kind of weird in the mammal world that we can see them, that we can see red. A lot of mammals can't. Birds have excellent color vision. Birds, almost all birds, can see the color red.
Smikes wants to know what kind of bug is that barking one that just appeared.
Something white and fuzzy, but we should probably do a
Well, it's very much like in the YouTube video that just dropped today about the white and fuzzy beetle that we talked about as a new species.
there we go. There's that plug. All
Hey,
right,
you did the plug. I don't even think you're aware of that plug,
Yeah,
and
I
you
know.
did it.
I know. All right. Sibilant. You can sneak in, the dogs
Yeah.
are away. Okay. Hi, Bobby. So that was it, chat. It wasn't too complicated. Not a complicated setup, but we might see some cool stuff. Let me scroll through the pictures on my phone and I'll show you guys a few. I know it's a little janky showing you, you know, just the screen of my phone, but you can get a sense for it at least.
Hold on a sec.
This is one of the smaller moths that we had there. Some very nice detailing, I think. Again, for it being on my phone.
Maybe
And
go
I'll
a little slower with the in and out and just all of it.
Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to... I think this one's pretty good, chat. I don't know if you guys... Whoa! No, you can't see it. There we go. Not bad. I'm gonna just swipe. How did we do on this one? Sorry, I'm trying to look through 2 screens.
Oh, that's a really neat one.
This is a really neat guy. The image isn't too bad. Not too bad. I mean, this was a tiny, tiny little critter.
Hi, Andrew CZ. It would be more relaxing if you were here.
Let me see. This I need to auto color, I think, because it was actually kind of yellow, but this is a cute little beetle cruising around. We need a little auto coloring because it was actually more of a, I don't know if you guys can see on the screen, probably not the stripes, but it has some interesting coloration on it. This was the first moth we saw. Again, it was not a huge moth. Decent resolution.
Down a little. There you go.
Decent resolution. You know, the thing is, the closer the zoom, sorry, like the greater the zoom, often it means the smaller the focal plane. So you'll see things sort of starting to go in and out of focus that you otherwise wouldn't. But I think that's okay. Oh my gosh. We're gonna post this one. I love this. I don't know if you can see, look at the, and
Yeah, the antennae.
the antennae, both the front, and then I'm not sure what that is in the back. Those aren't antennae, but
We've got a mummy raid in from Melissa in denial, and Melissa coming in with a resub as well. Hold the phone. Raiders, welcome the heck on in. My name is Belent.
I'm Lita.
We are research scientists with our PhDs in molecular and systems biology, whoa, from Dartmouth. And we do live interactive science content here on Twitch, whoa, every day of the week with microscopy, art, sci-fi science, science news of the week, deep dives into scientific topics, games, 3D printing, IRL streams, model building, and more. Melissa, Raiders, first of all, Melissa, thank you for the 27-month resub and for the Raiderino. Guys, go follow Melissa in denial. She is an amazing Egyptologist extraordinaire. Please go drop her a follow right meow. Not just lectures about Egyptology, but also games, about the history within the games, like, you know, telling us the correct science behind it. Go follow the lovely Queen Melissa in denial in more ways than one. And also, check out our merch store, !Denial. Melissa, we are IRL streaming for 2.5 weeks. Yep. Last week we were at Disney's Animal Kingdom, SeaWorld, Kennedy Space Center, and the Florida Natural History Museum. Today and yesterday we've been doing live insect identification outside. Tomorrow is a botanical garden. We're doing an aquarium, a zoo this week, and a very neat park full of dinosaur statues.
Well, they're not dinosaurs, and it's not full of them.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
They call it a naturalist museum, but most of it is outdoors. It's like boardwalks through parts of Florida, and they advertise that they have. They focus on current and previous wildlife of the area, and I don't think Florida had dinosaurs. So I know there's a...
Yeah, but there's a statues there.
Are there? I mean, we know there's a statue of a plesiosaur and a few other things. I don't know, chat. We're going to go and we're going to find out.
And yesterday we were hunting for cicadas, and we're talking about cicada science on site. So, Raiders, welcome the heck on in. We're also debuting a new piece of equipment, which we were just looking at underneath, well, via the...
Yeah, it's the way we're doing it tonight isn't great. But we're just looking to see.
It didn't have dinosaurs, Neil, but this park had dinosaur statues that are very outdated.
Oh my gosh, I love this picture, you guys. This is this little tiny fuzzy character here. I know, this is ridiculous. This is not the way to do it, chat. I'm thinking we're gonna try. We're gonna pull up a BRB, I think, in a minute, and we're just gonna try this lens on Valent's camera and see if we can show it to you guys.
So for
more
those coming
directly.
in, we set up an insect trap tonight using UV lights, and we imaged them with this new camera attachment on Lita's cam. Now we're gonna see how it will look under the screen for y'all.
Also, we didn't get I missed the mating one. I couldn't get it in focus, unfortunately, but we do have a little interaction here of one smaller insect harassing the heck out of the other one, which is cute. So we'll post some of these. I also have butterfly photos that we're gonna post. Gosh, this would have been interesting on the butterfly trip, right? I've been thinking about it, but here we are. Okay.
And guys, go check out Melissa in Denial again. There is her store and her Ko-fi. She'll even write your name in hieroglyphics. Madame, thank you very much for the raid. We appreciate the heck out of you.
We do. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Poor Melissa's like, where the heck are y'all?
Yeah, what is going on?
We're on site. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine.
Okay. So I'm just putting my phone back because, you guys, I'm a menace. I cannot be trusted. If I don't have a very highly rated case on my phone, it is just all over for everybody. I'm sorry, it's the truth. No one will be able to get a hold of me because I will have broken my phone. I'm impressed that it lasted as long as it did with you guys watching.
And I am ready to poop. Thank you for the follow. I hope that you are in fact ready. It could be an illness if you're not ready to poop. Consult your doctor. That is a total of mood, Sam. Sometimes you're just ready to poop.
Okay, so if Smikes is here, Smikes, could you put us on a quick BRB? We just don't want to make folks sick while we try to put this lens on. It will just be a...
All right, y'all. Welcome back.
Welcome back, you guys. I'm trying to...
Oh, we got a raid, Lita.
We got a raid. Holy moly, Raiders.
Janie Flippin' Sue. That's who. Janie Flippin' Sue. How the heck was your stream, madame? What were y'all up to today? Guys, if you don't know Janie Flippin' Sue, she's an amazing artist extraordinaire. And on top of being an amazing artist, she's also a very cool gamer. And she's the leader of the Honey Beehive. Who just raided you? Janie Flippin' Sue. That's who. Hi, Janie. Hi, Raiders. Welcome the heck on in. Janie, how was your stream? What were y'all up to today? Craft, hello.
There we go.
Miss G Crafties, how's it going? Zulu, welcome. Did you see the tap the screen for oh, you did. All right. Raiders, welcome. We're playing content warning, says Janie, laughing and enjoying games with friends. Nice, Janie. Raiders, welcome in. My name is Belent.
I'm Lita.
We're off screen currently. Currently, you have on screen a lovely exoskeleton of a
nymph cicada. This is what a cicada looks like before it becomes its gorgeous, flighted adult self.
We are IRL streaming for 2.5 weeks from Florida and Georgia. Last week we went to Disney's Animal Kingdom, we went to SeaWorld, we went to Kennedy Space Center, we went to the Florida Natural History Museum. We've been doing IRL insect collections. We're going to go to a botanical garden tomorrow, a zoo, an aquarium, and more. So come follow and hang out with us on our IRL journeys as we are looking for insects and more. Currently, we have a special attachment on the camera. Basically, high-res zoomed images so we can see even closer.
Guys, sorry, I'm just trying to get this. We're going to look at an adult cicada since we have it here. Come on, you. Pose for me. There we go.
Zulu's been following us on the Insta, and if y'all missed anything, we have been posting on the YouTube as well with some of our IRL adventures. Every Monday, those are going up.
So you guys, how is this looking? I feel like we're getting some good resolution from what I can tell. Keep it reasonably stationary because I do worry that at this level of zoom, we might make folks motion sick. We have low bit rate also.
Do you want to tell folks the new people coming in some cool facts?
Well,
About the cicadas?
About the cicadas, sure, let's do it. So, chat, last night especially, we were talking about the periodic cicadas. Periodic cicadas are very well known in North America. They're found on the eastern United States, sort of the mid/east. They don't usually go all that far south. They don't usually, there's one brood I think that makes it a little bit in Florida, but they're mostly, the periodic cicadas, not the annual ones. The periodic cicadas are kind of restricted a little bit in their geography, but they're beautiful and they're wild because they spend the vast majority of their life underground. What we're looking at here is an adult cicada. It is from one of the 13-year broods, which means every 13 years the adults emerge and they complete their life cycle and they breed and they lay new eggs. And those eggs are going to hatch and then into something that looks much smaller than this, but a smaller version of this. Let's see if we can get a focus. A smaller version of this. It's going to hang out under the ground, drinking the juice from tree roots for 13 years. 13 years. And then when the weather becomes a little bit warm, when the soil temperature becomes 64 degrees Fahrenheit, that's not me doing the focus, that's the phone. I hope it's not making anybody sick. They all come out together, and they can come out in the millions or billions. They all do it all at once. And that's their defense mechanism. They just overwhelm their predators. Not by force, chat, not by force. It's called predator satiation. They just make sure that there are so many of them that there just aren't enough predators to eat them all. All of the predators get stuffed full and happy, and it still leaves enough of them to breed and make the next generation. And so these guys have 13 years life cycle. There are other broods that are 17 years. And then you might be more familiar with the annual cicadas, especially if you're through the south. The annual cicadas are found much more commonly throughout the world. These period cicadas are rather unusual. All right. What do you guys...
And then a fun fact too, Lita, about the timing, about how they've been tricked before. About with the hot snap and cold.
Yeah, go for it.
No, you're much better at it. Please to tell us.
Okay, well, the question, one of the important questions is how the heck do these guys know that a year has passed? You know, they're counting the years. We know it's 13 years, so how the heck are they doing that? And it turns out that they're just going off of the cues of the trees that they're living on. This is an adult. I'm trying to get you a close-up of an adult. There we go. Yeah, so the trees that they nibble on, the trees that they drink the juices of, are deciduous, which means they go through seasonal cycles. So in the spring, they sprout their leaves. They do their summertime thing. The fall comes, they drop the leaves, and they become somewhat dormant in the winter. And this is the cue, this is the signal that the cicadas go off to count a year. So in a few instances when there's been localized warm snaps in the winter, like a false spring, so trees have actually grown full leaves, started photosynthesizing, and then suddenly a cold snap came and started things all over again, the cicadas arrived a year early. So they're cueing off of the tree. And I think that's really interesting also because it means their development doesn't require the 13 years. You know?
Then there's the counterpoint, the negative part, right? Because if they come out early...
Well, right. So if they come out early, the question is, are there enough of them? Are there enough of them to keep the predators at bay? Well, I guess not really at bay, but can the predators eat their fill, right? Predator satiation. Can the predators eat their fill and still leave breeding adults to produce the next generation? And the answer is usually no. Although in a few cases, it does seem like that has happened and they're just now starting a new brood. So they're starting a different year cycle. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to take this off now, I think. And I'm not going to bother putting up a BRB. I think this part should be pretty quick. I'm going to just take this lens off, chat, and I'm going to hand you back to Belint. You know what I could do? I could just put you on front. Gosh, that was stupid of me. You guys don't need to see this. Here we go. Put it on front. I'm going to hand you over to Belint. I'm going to just pack this away so it doesn't get damaged.
Are we coming back on the gimbal?
It's up to you.
Smikes, could you BRB us, please? Or privacy us? And we're back, y'all. You guys, how cool is this, like, software that we have? I think it's really, really neat that it works and we could do all these, like, crazy wild things on here. And it should be easier now with the second phone, too.
Yes.
So that was a pretty cool night, Lita.
All right, guys. I know it was a short one, but we did get to try out our equipment. I think we're good to go for the beach trip with this insect identification. It'll be fun. We'll have some longer streams. We'll track the insects through the night. I think it's going to work. It's going to be bright enough. We're going to see at least a few cool things. I was hoping to do a little bit more here, just so we could kind of compare. This is a very different ecosystem compared to the beach, but I just think, unfortunately, guys, we're not having it. We do have some cool pictures of a few of the insects we saw. I will post them online and maybe we can, or I'll post them on Discord and maybe we can have a little bit of a competition to see who can identify them. Belint and I will do a quick once over and ID them, but we're not going to post the identification. I think it'll be fun. We can, as a group, identify them, and hopefully we have good enough resolution with that silly little camera that I got. And you guys are gonna have to let us know, what did you guys think of the attachment when it was on the stream camera? I do think we were able to see quite a bit more.
Did y'all think it was worth it? Like, should we do that again?
When we're doing insect identification, you guys can let us know. Yeah.
Yeah, do y'all, like, want it again? It might be really cool from when we're looking in the field, like in the sand dunes, like for the harvester ants. Like, it might be a cool visual to have there.
Well, I think we'll definitely bring it and we'll just see where it fits, because we also want to be sensitive. I'm very prone to motion sickness, so I'm very empathetic if any of you are like, no, it's too wobbly or it's too whatever. I totally get it.
All right, people seem to have liked it, except for Smikes, who wants to look up my nose.
All right.
You know, normally, Smikes, I'd say you probably do want to check out what's up in my nose, but, you know, not when I'm, like, all stuffy. I feel like that might be a little bit of a letdown. You know, you might just be like, ew.
Samarfe, we can blink slower.
Oh my goodness, and Star Strider, welcome the heck on in, Raiders.
Raiders, holy moly.
Star Strider, how was your stream? I hope everything went well. Welcome, welcome. Star and Raiders, we are just kind of a little bit reviewing our stream and how everything went, but how was your stream? What were y'all up to today? What were y'all doing? Tell us all the things. My name is Belint.
I'm Lita.
We are 2/3 of SciAnts streams. The other one, not 2/3, 1/3.
She could be 2/3, chat. She's a lot of baby.
What's after tonight? She ate a very giant meal, y'all.
You guys, Munchkin ate more than I did tonight, and it's not because I wasn't hungry. Like, she just ate so much. But anyway, all right.
Lita and I are research scientists with our PhDs in molecular biology, and we do live science content here on Twitch every day of the week, with microscopy, art, sci-fi science, science news of the week, deep dives in scientific topics, games, 3D printing, IRL streams, model building, and more. Welcome the heck in, y'all. Hello, Broken Symmetry. How's it going? We're doing 2.5 weeks of IRL journey excursions. We did already SeaWorld, the Animal Kingdom, Kennedy Space Center, Florida Natural History Museum, 2 nights of insect collections and identifications. Tomorrow we're going to Botanical Garden. We're also going to be doing this week an aquarium, a zoo, and what is the museum trail thing called?
They call it a naturalist museum. I don't know, guys. It's going to be fun. We're going to check it out. We'll see. It might be ridiculous. It might be amazing. Either way, we're all going to have a good time, and we will find a way to talk some science.
And hi, Moo. Welcome in. Kraft says these IRL streams are much less chaotic.
I know, because there's not all of these alerts. Just wait. If Balint has his way, he's going to trigger alerts too. But right now we're keeping it easy peasy on all of our equipment. I think our equipment is stretched thin as right now. But we'll see.
We'll get you back, Kraft. Don't worry. It'll be back to the usual loving chaos that you enjoy with all kinds of animations, alerts, and Matt. See, Sam's contributing. There we go. We got dancing back. We're Gucci. Axolotl, first time chatterer, welcome the heck on in. Just can you give us a quick review tonight, Lita, of what all we did, what was the point of setting up the UV light?
So tonight, guys, it was mostly just a little equipment check. We're gonna do a little bit of insect identification on Discord. We're just checking out. We have a low-tech nighttime insect trap. It's actually how a lot of folks, even out in the field, do it. It's just a white sheet and a broad spectrum light, or a light that has the spectrum of light that's going to attract whatever subset of insects you're interested in. We're going with the UV light this time. I wasn't sure that the UV lights were going to be bright enough, to be honest. I'm feeling kind of okay about it. We could definitely go one up, but I'm feeling pretty good about it.
We did get a third light.
We do have a third light also that we can pile on. So I think, anyway, so we were just testing to make sure that it was gonna kind of work, that we were gonna be able to attract some insects, that all of the, we had a new lens that we were testing out also. So, and Bullet and I are a little under the weather, so we're just having a short stream, but we wanted to hang out for a bit. We did a little equipment check, and we felt, like I said, we saw some beautiful insects. We'll post them online.
And we're, that's why we're getting ready for tomorrow with the Botanical Garden, because that should be a really fun day tomorrow. And Scully, there will be some flavor of that insanely hilarious narwhal. We will get a hilarious narwhal in.
We need a narwhal. I love narwhals.
Yeah.
As you can tell from it's Star Wars and narwhals. It's some of my most important loves. Star Wars and
so with that, Lita, should we start up a Raiderino?
Yes, let's do it. Who do you have in mind?
I say we continue the science tonight.
All right.
With some astrophotography. How about?
All right. That sounds fantastic.
Guys, we're going to go take you over to a beautiful soul by the name of Astro Canuck. We haven't had a chance to rate him for a long time, so we're going to go over to Professor Canuck. There is the raid getting fired up, allegedly.
Smikes, you mean besides your husband? Yes, besides my husband and Munchkin. I did not say that these were my 2 most favored things. I said they were 2 of my greatest. Obviously, husband and Munchkin.
Guys, grab those raid messages to let Professor Canuck know who sent you on over. Again, we will be back live tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be around 2:30 p.m. Eastern for a botanical garden exploration. So earlier in the afternoon. Thursday is going to be in the morning time to the afternoon at a zoo. And then early afternoon around 2:30 for the aquarium as well. So that's the next 3 days of content for y'all. We'll be chatting about the science on site, talking about the plants tomorrow. We'll probably chat more plant communication. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll do the creatures and conservation probably at the zoo, and then we'll do some deep sea biology and marine
Yeah.
biology as well. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Guys, make sure to join up on the Discord. Big thank you to the mod squad for keeping us safe, happy, and healthy, and all the raids coming in tonight. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
chat!